All right, now the fun part. Let's talk about psychology of trading. But by the way, we're done with the strategy. It's very simple, and what I'm going to talk about today is above what I usually talk about in these classes. Okay, what is trading? Trading is 20% knowledge and 80% emotional and psychology. Wow. Only 20% knowledge, technical analysis, support, resistance, ASH trading system, ADR, FIPS, trend lines, head and shoulders, 20%. That's it. The rest is emotional and psychology. So which one do you want to work on the most? The 20% or the 80%? The 80%. So the traders that are not winning have not learned how to master themselves. They have not learned how to master their emotions. And if they are emotional, the risk is too high. So how do you lower the risk to realize that there's going to be, we gotta realize there's going to be 1,000 trades after this. Okay. So how do you minimize that risk? When do you get emotional? When do you start shaking when you're in a trade? Number one, when you're oversizing, you're too much. Your position is just too much. You're trading thousands of shares, and you're putting like $500,000. If I trade with a $500,000, I'll be freaking out. My psychology is going to take over my knowledge. That's why I keep my my trading account at a maximum level that I'm comfortable to trade with, that I'm comfortable to lose. That's why they keep saying, only trade with money that you can afford to lose. If you're trading with money that you cannot afford to lose, you are going to lose. You're not going to master the psychology and the emotions of that traders go through. Absolutely not. One thing that's helping my confidence in trading is I have a day job. I have a day job that pays me very well, and I love my job. So even if I lose money today, I have a guaranteed paycheck coming in every 2 weeks that pays the bills, that supports me and my family. Everything I do, that first hour, 2 hours while I'm in Discord, it's just fun. It's just extra for me, which is fantastic skill to have. Extra income, fantastic skill that every person should develop. So, successful trading is not about charts. It's not about fundamental analysis. It's about how you think when you're in a position, either a winning position or even worse, or a losing position. So when people are in a winning position, and trust me, I'm trying to master this myself. Don't think that I'm some guru out there. I'm still learning myself. But when you're in a winning position, you have a tendency to get afraid that position is going to turn against you. I still have that issue. That's why when I see $1,000, and I know the stock could go even further, I have that tendency to think, oh my
brother.
God.
Good, man. Everything all right? Everything good? Yeah, man, go ahead.
Yeah, so when I'm in a winning position, and the reason why I quickly take my profit, because I still have that tendency that, hey, maybe the price is going to reverse and I'm going to lose that $1,000. And it takes a long time to get, and I still have not gotten over that that difficulty that I have emotionally, psychologically. Okay. Now, when you are in a losing position, you have a tendency, to hope that the market is going to turn around and, the reverse, and you're going to break even and maybe even make money. I experience that almost every day too. And that's why taking losses is very difficult, because we hope, it's like, the sellers might come back and take the price down. They might not. And these things are very difficult to overcome. And I think, I think when you're in a winning position, the right thing to do is to add to your winning position. Something that I don't do. I mean, I did that today a little bit. I started with 100 shares and it moved my way. Then I added another 100, moved my way, and added 500. So yes, that's good. But I don't do that every day, and I should. So you can, when you make the position bigger, you compound those wins. The other thing, and I put a tweet on that, I think yesterday, be very scared of failure and you will succeed. You have to. I mean, the best traders that I know, they're scared to fail. I mean, they know when to stop. They know if they lose certain amount of money, it's not their day. Something is not working, and they stop and they go for a walk and they come back the next day, or maybe some of them even take a week off to recover from that. Again, something that we all need to work on. What I shared with you today is a very simple strategy, but to become a very successful trader, a consistently profitable trader, you still have a long way to go. You have to master your emotions, your psychology, and know when to back off, okay, and when to add. And I myself still struggle with that. Okay. But I do have some rules. I mean, if I lose $1,000 a day, I shut down and I leave, because I can make that up easily the next day, next few days. But if I lose more than that, it's going to hurt me. Okay. One other topic that I want to talk about. All these topics are new. I usually don't talk about this stuff in these classes. What is the difference between a professional trader and an amateur, a newbie, a new trader? And I talked about it a little bit in Discord today. The typical trader, the new trader, is obsessed with the outcome of the trade, and trust me, I'm also worried with I want to see the outcome. Okay, but professional traders are focused on the process. And I swear to you, today, when I took that trade on Nvidia today, one thing that I kept telling myself in my head, I'm following the process. I don't care if it doesn't work. I'm following the process. This is a FAF short. It hit VWAP. I'm going to start. I'm going to scale in position. If it works out, I'm following my process. If it doesn't work out, I don't care. I followed my process and it didn't work. Okay, so professional traders do not focus on the outcome. They focus on the process. Okay, that's why I said have that checklist. If a trade checks the boxes of your checklist, go for it. you did exactly what you're supposed to do. Okay. Again, the best traders that I know, love the process of trading. The typical trader, the newbies, on the other hand, either they have no awareness of the actual process of trading, or really, don't like the process of trading, but they're addicted or obsessed with the outcome. They're gamblers. They don't have a process. They think just like, short NVIDIA, you're going to make money. They're just predicting that it's going to go down. Absolutely, they're going to get wrecked. They might win here and there, but on the long term, they're going to fail. Okay, so most people, when they trade, they think about the outcome. You and I, but success is not built on outcome. Success is built on process. And again, and process. I'm not telling you have to be perfect. We're not looking for perfection. We're looking for gradual improvement. A lot of things now that I'm like, I'll be honest with you, the last class I had, a live class, was about 6 months ago. And now that I'm looking at the charts, at the slides, I was like, yeah, I need to change that. I don't do that anymore. I need to change that. That's old. I grew out of that one. You have to grow gradually as a trader. And when you start following the process every single day, the outcome will just come gradually. Okay. Okay, so enough of that, and I work I work in a company, and we do have a vision and a mission and all that stuff, but it's what you do every day that makes a difference. It's not, the vision and the mission and all that stuff. It's what you do every day, all the improvements that you do at work, and makes a difference. That's what matters to the growth and the success of company. What trading is no different. You want to be a successful trader, you got to start making gradual improvements every day, every week, every month, every year. And again, focus on process. The last topic that I want to talk about, how to deal with losses. And it's a very difficult time when you lose. No one likes to lose. And I strongly believe, the key to successful trading, is learning and figuring out how to take a loss, and how you deal with that in your head. Okay, in your head. Do you hang on to it and let it bother you, or do you release it and let it go? Okay. If you lose money, if I lost money today in NVIDIA, am I going to be thinking about that damn loss all night, or I'm going to just let it go and come back tomorrow fresh? That's what's important. When you lose, first you have to experience the loss, and it freaking sucks. You have to feel it. You have to learn from it, and you have to spit it out, and you have to let it go. That's it. It's got to be automatic. Yes, it sucks. I lost $1,000. It's not the end of the world. Tomorrow I'll come back and I'll make it. I followed my rules. I did everything I can, and it just didn't work out. I'm fine. Okay. And what am I going to do tomorrow? Focus on the next trade. If you hang on to a loss too long, it will pollute you. It will not allow you to make the next trade. Okay. I swear to you, your trading experience is just it's gonna be extremely bad. You have to let go. You have to focus always on the next trade. The next trade is the most important trade in the world. What I made on NVIDIA today, it's history. It's gone. History. It's history. Tomorrow is a new day. Tomorrow I need to focus, follow the process, and give it my best shot. The next trade is the most important trade in the world, not the last trade or the trade before that. You know, just let the trade happen and focus on the now of trading.